Well, if you were with us last night at 11, you saw News 8's Ed Weinstock take us backstage with rock legends Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Well, tonight Eddie's hanging out with another group of rockers, this time some local musicians who hope they have it takes to be stars.
They call themselves Jack Lord's Hair, after the actor on Hawaii Five-0. But this York band is hoping their music will draw more attention than their name. They are about to get their first shot at the big time. Next week, they will appear on a national tour with some of the biggest names in the punk rock music business.
This is basically like a punk rock Woodstock, so it'll be pretty great.
Rex Litwin of Lancaster is one of the group's founding members. For 17 years, he has waited for the proverbial big break. Now the group is getting ready to show their stuff next Thursday night in Pittsburgh.
It's very important because there'll be a lot of music people there.
It was a recent performance in New York that got the group a spot on the national tour.
They played a showcase at a club in New York called CBGB's. A couple weeks later, the phone rings.
Right now, members of Jack Lord's Hair can only dream of the success achieved by another former York group live. Still, if they get that big break next week in Pittsburgh, they could be on their way to the big time.
We're getting the opportunity that hundreds and thousands of bands in the Pennsylvania area would love to have this opportunity to play this show.
It could be a one-time shot at the big time, but lead singer Sabrina also knows it could make them rock stars.
This is like something that I've always dreamed of, to have an opportunity like this.
In York, Ed Weinstock, News 8.
The band's name, Jack Lord's Hair, was inspired by an old episode of Hawaii Five-0. McGarrett, Jack Lord's character, was cuffing a bad guy on the beach, and even with all the wind, of course, his hair didn't move.
Never a bad hair day for Jack Lord.
That's right.
Good name for a band.
We'll be right back.